Nice.
Yeah.
So you're mostly interested in just getting a bunch of games, right?
Yeah, and a little bit of feedback. You actually helped me, I think, a week or two ago, I believe, with coaching. Kind of gave me some pointers with down air, back air, those confirms with Ike, and I've actually been like working on those and labbing, and it actually like helped quite a bit, honestly.
Good.
So those are like really, really awesome advice on it. Cause, there was it was actually just a fun tournament here in town last week. It was the first one being held, and I did pretty well with those tips you gave me with Ike. So definitely helped a lot.
What region are you in?
So I'm up north, North Dakota, very small place.
Ah, cool, cool. What did you have an old
Yeah,
tag?
yeah. I had my tag was Thor for DLC beforehand.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
I didn't realize you were the same guy. Cool. What's up?
yeah. Not much, but yeah, I definitely did well. We had our number one PR show up, and number two, and then we had somebody else who was considered PR. But I ended up going up against the Inkling PR. He was number one, but he's going to probably be considered number two. But I did really well. I went to losers with him, and I ended up winning. And I think a lot of it had to do with this like learning that stuff with Ike from you. So, like I said, it
Awesome.
definitely helped a lot. Yeah, it definitely did really well. And it was just a for fun tournament. It wasn't like it didn't mean anything, but it definitely helped me with the matchup for sure.
So jump in the arena whenever you're ready. I sent you a code.
Sweet. I
You're
will enter
Sean,
the
right?
pit. You asked John, correct?
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Just for payment reasons.
Yeah. All right.
So was it Level World? Is that who you beat?
Yeah. Level World.
I just Googled North Dakota PR. Cool. Did you platform camp him?
Um,
That's how I deal with
we
it.
had Plateau, yeah, on Snapchat side too. Um, but that didn't really work out so much. He was more so just kind of don't know why he was playing on ledge more so with Inkling and throwing splatter bombs. He was just kind of being projectile heavy more so than anything. So when he was on ledge, he was just doing like neutral get up or jumping. Yeah, I caught him up on those recovery options, like even fielding and upping when he was rolling. I think caught him up surprise. I don't think he knew I could do that. So
Nice. So you did a lot of ledge trapping just on reaction.
he was, yeah, just on like reaction, and he was getting a little bit nervous. Just
Awesome.
he was getting out to what to do. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to
So
hear
yeah,
that.
even those pointers definitely I see it a little bit differently now. So definitely helped a lot.
Glad to hear it. Keep it up.
All right, let's see where we're gonna go for.
Three, two, one, go!
Nice. Oh, oh, you almost.
That's kind of inconsistent on Ike, particularly.
All right, okay, nice. Oh, yep. I hate that. Forgot the roll.
Yeah, it'll cover most things. I've been screwing around with that a lot lately, and some
Mm,
characters just don't have options. It's kind of crazy actually. I wouldn't want to go for it every time, but if you ever have your opponent trapped in a situation where they have to go low, it can literally just cover everything sometimes.
100%.
Very yes. Oh my god, I lived. A perfect DI.
Oh my god. Nice.
The one tip I give to people when edgeguarding Ike is cover
Mhm.
on stage more than you cover the off stage, right? Because if you cover
Okay.
off stage and they go over you, suddenly you're at disadvantage. But if you cover on stage and they go to ledge, you can still ledge trap. You know what I'm saying? At the very least, you're still in advantage state.
It's, yeah, because once I'm off stage and that mess up, I mean, I recover up and pretty much, yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah, definitely weird. Nice. Yeah, just hanging in the air there. You kind of thought I was just hanging there.
Yeah, you got to pick an option a little sooner than that most of the time. Nice bear. Good delay.
You?
This is a really good advantage state. Gotta close those stocks out though.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna take a whole bunch of damage.
I'm trying to jump with that counter too and trying to get you on that special, core special. Oh, that was nice.
Thanks. I saw that your jump came out, so I knew you had no choice but to go for that early side B, so I just covered it.
It seemed like I didn't expect that, honestly. I should have, but keep going off for that.
Well, you just had very little option, right? It was either that or you go low with ether, and if you go low with ether there, I can just double jump back and then fair again, or I can double jump and cover with ether as well. So I basically, you have no options when you don't have a jump like that. That fair is going to work every time. It's not even really a risk.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
I think a really important part of playing Ike is learning how to play against people who know how to exploit Ike, right? Because he has some clear weaknesses.
Yep.
And if you don't know how to play around your weaknesses, you can sort of stagnate and end up only beating people who don't know how to fight Ike. You know what I mean? Which is a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people suck at this matchup and just lose automatically to Ike for some reason. But once people learn the counterplay, you got to learn the counterplay.
Okay. Yeah, the disadvantage state is very.
Yeah, you got to learn to be more unpredictable.
I feel like still have the same options as well. Okay, with some of the stuff I've been doing in stock.
Every Ike goes for that move out of that situation, so I just figured I'd call it out for this first time. I'm talking about the up B that like spikes you on the stage.
Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. Up B, yep, and then seems like it's a space there too. Oh, nice. Bad. Oh, nice.
Buying myself some space, you know. You should kill me there. That's a true kill confirm right there. You land that nair.
Oh, if you hit like I landed that nair. Okay, wait, back down. Oh god.
Kill me here. Okay, just shield it and up smash. That's gonna be your strongest punish most of the time. You can also get behind me and F smash in some situations, but yeah.
That was just the okay. Oof.
Yeah, I got you at the ledge jump there, but the bear missed, so I knew I was up on stocks. I just went for the suicide.
Man, I see you trying to help me out too with just trying to like land with that fast falling too, and trying to give me those tips and stuff. It's good to know with the landing like that. And the disadvantage thing I've also been working on. Still have my moments, but it's getting a little bit better.
Just make sure you don't autopilot. Like, yeah, people have a bad habit of waiting for their turn. You know what I mean? And if you're waiting for your turn, instead of actively trying to get out of the situation you're in, you're just gonna get blown up by people who can pick up on your habits. Because if you're not actively thinking, what your brain does is use your habits, right? So make sure you're actively thinking even when it's not your turn, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's good advice for sure. Yeah, it's kind of like waiting for. That's
Yep.
kind of how you my playstyle was just a little bit even in general. Was just more like, oh wait, kind of counterplay. But definitely see where just kind of knowing your options and just being more aggressive definitely helps.
Oop, I'm dead. Don't come out here. Going out there is only risky. You took my double jump. You got to learn to recognize when you've taken the double jump, and so Ike is just dead. Ooh, I like the down air combo there. That was nice. It's not a thing people do often, the spiking down air into down tilt.
Sometimes it has hit stun, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it's because of like hitting a certain spot of it, but I know some characters. I'm not too sure actually like why it is, but yeah.
So the way it works is if you get a spike on a grounded opponent before it's enough damage to put them in hit stun, they just do like a little stutter like animation, and then you can combo off of that. So at super low percent, if you get the spiking dare, you can get a grab or a down tilt. Yeah, I just faked the combo so I could get a kill.
Yep. He
Yeah.
just kind of waited.
Down tilt bear would have been true there, but since I knew you might air dodge out, I just decided to get the dash tag.
Oh, that's it. No, okay.
Back hit. Nice. I tried to dare at a disadvantage, but didn't get the timing I wanted. Make sure you're holding in on Ike's down throw a lot. In is harder to cover generally, and I'll get less out of it as well. I can still get an up air, but it'll make it harder for me to get you off stage, which is what you don't want.
Okay, so hold in on that down throw.
Yep. See how I did it there? And it's like harder to get a lot out of.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. I don't. We don't really have many Ikes here, but still, you know, I'll probably end up facing some online or.
It's good to know in general. I could always go a character other than Ike if you feel like you'd learn more that way. But I don't have that many like super good secondaries. Still though, I do know how to exploit your character, so I might be able to teach you things.
Okay, I was trying to fast pull off the air dodge.
Yep.
What other characters would you say that you're pretty good at and you can kind of exploit Ike with?
Joker, Palu. Palu might teach you a lot, because Palu is a character that forces Ike to adjust his game plan. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go Palu real quick.
Okay, sounds good.
And everyone in the world has a Palu secondary, so like not a hard character to play in that situation.
No, my friend, his mains are Palu and Crom, so I get the whole mindlessness with them there and stuff. I've had some experience, so okay.
Yeah, what Palu does is Palu punishes you for jumping, so Ike has to play very differently.
3, 2, 1, go!
Nice. I like these grabs a lot. Good pressure. That was nice. Oh, you gotta hit those though. That's a true. That is a true combo, and you got the setup perfectly.
Oh, that's like a tight window.
It's not even that tight. It's definitely doable. Nice, good weight.
Yep, we kind of stick to that. Up to yep. That one. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to do up there.
Nice. Good shark.
Thank you. Yeah, so once I hit on that one. No. Yo, nice. Yeah.
Make sure you space far away there, but honestly, Palu up smash covers everything. So
Yeah,
you just gotta,
stay as best I can.
yeah, try your best to not get put in that position is the best advice I can give you.
Yeah, and that down so it's just too slow for grab.
You're gonna want to do a lot of backing up, doing like fade back fairs. You can also sometimes ether to catch her nair in, but she can cross you up to counterplay that, so be careful. Also, backing up and then whiff punishing her nair ins with grab is going to be good.
Okay, backing up and then with them grab, yeah. Okay. You ready for that? Probably just that dash attack coming. Oh, that back hit. Yep.
So, my Palu is kind of crusty. Like, I'm not doing optimal palette things necessarily. I just know exactly how to mess up Ike, right? So I'm calling out all the bad Ike habits, all the going high too much. You have to be so careful against this character. Whenever you can, you need to be air dodging to ledge. Whenever you can, you need to be quick drawing low. Because Palu is just so good at covering anything else.
Does up smash reach the quick drawing to below ledge?
Yes, but
will.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, not the whole hitbox. There's like a little sweet spot, so it's not completely free. I don't know. Palu's dumb because she can literally cover everything if she reacts right, but it's way harder if you go low and force her to true 2-frame you. Going high, almost always bad against this character though.
That's good to know.
But what Palus want you to do is they want you to start jumping in on them like this, because then this happens. So you need to be aware that that's what they want and counterplay it, right? Stay back, wait for their approach, and do like fade back fairs. You can quick draw landings sometimes, yeah. Find grabs, and then you need to exploit them in disadvantage as much as you can, because openings are really hard to find. So if you're not getting big punishes, you're gonna lose.
And that move right there, like her jumping over those, like that step flame or whatever, is really I guess in a sense a little bit laggy for Palu, so kind of being able to counter you with that.
Yeah, most good Palus aren't going to use it at a range where it's punishable though, so be careful. So that's good counterplay for the spam bears. I tried to parry. Good timing. You delayed it. You didn't fastball, which was good. Be careful doing that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that is an incredibly unsafe on shield move, so I have a lot of options. A lot of people would just grab because they don't know how unsafe it is, but because I know that move is minus 22, I know that I can up smash it out of shield. So good catch, yeah. Catching her with catching her air dodges is going to be huge.
Okay. Oh my gosh, why did I do that?
Unfortunate.
No. Yes, see.
Yeah, those hurt extra bad against Palu because you're fighting so hard for every stock.
Okay.
I didn't do the short version. Probably would have caught you.
Oh, and you just kind of take that out too. Yep. Oh, okay.
Whoops. I didn't have a double jump. Thought I did.
Well, yeah, that actually was just kind of, I thought that was a unique platform, and then I just realized, like, oh, okay, well, at that point, there's probably no way to recover now, so. Yeah, and I definitely see the way you play, Paul. Like you said, you're just kind of trying to exploit, like, disadvantages and stuff like that, catch people's habits.
Yeah, you just can't jump in as much. You need to be jumping back or playing like with punishy down tilt up tilt game or dash back dash grab stuff like that. She gets to dictate the pace, which is really unfortunate. But what you want to do is get in the range where she doesn't feel safe using these moves, but then don't commit. Try to get her to commit first. And then once she commits, you can often punish.
Okay. Good.
There you go. Nice. Ooh. That was a good recovery.
Oh, that was risky though too. I thought my timing would have been off on that. Yeah, and that was I didn't actually go too low on that, but
Yeah, if you went lower there, it might not have worked. It does hit below though, but just barely, and only for some hitboxes. Oh yeah, you can't just swing ledge against that. It hits under.
that's hot dog. So oh, okay. Yep, and then that. Okay. Maybe I was gonna maybe go for the grab again, so I tried mixing that up.
Mhm.
Okay, and then we try to go up stage for that. Do that.
Nice. I was waiting for the hard commitment, but you did a good job staying like just out of my range to get a hard punish. Nice.
Oh, but there I go. The same old, same old.
Yep. Don't hit too many buttons like that. Kylo can cover it. Don't jump in that range.
We could have upbeat there, but oh well. Oh no.
Nice. Good catch.
Thank you.
Alamines are going to feel so uncomfortable there. Pretty much everyone does. Ooh, nice. You caught the cross up.
Yeah.
Good awareness. They can start faking the cross up though, so be aware of that.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen that time. For sure. Oh no.
The lag took your
No.
jump. That wasn't even your fault.
Yeah, I was trying to just double jump. Yeah. I'd be there. Yeah, we don't have Joker here, thankfully. But Joker is also one of those matchups that's pretty difficult if you don't know what you're doing with the Ike
Yep.
Joker matchup. He can
It-
just use his guns off stage and kind of chip you as well, and uh,
Yeah, Joker doesn't have the easiest time edgeguarding Ike compared to some of the other top tiers, but he does have options. And when he has Arsene, it's like nearly free. So you gotta be really careful.
okay. We exploit that though, his recovery with our Sen, anyway with Ike Spike.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's doable. Yeah, it's hard, but I use Eruption sometimes too. But it is gonna be safe. It's easier to use Eruption, but it's safer and it kills earlier to use Bear, so it's a trade-off. You know what I mean? Like,
Eruption definitely.
Eruption is just easier to hit because it has a much bigger window and hitbox. But
Yep.
a Spike will kill much earlier. And also, if you go for Dare, it's completely safe, right?
That was good. Yep, the jumping.
Almost.
Very...
Trying to dash attack out of it, and I got F tilt.
Okay, you can definitely get out of that. Probably not a good option, honestly. Oh, yep. Maybe that too, but oh, messed up on that. Yep. Okay.
Yep, can't be lazy. Yep, you gotta make sure that you're outside of the burst range if you're gonna charge like that.
Down. Let's put the back there with that. That was the difference on that. Oh, nice. Yep, and that's it. That was definitely it. You caught my jump, countered that, and then pretty much done.
Yep, I just know exactly what Ike's options are, so I think if you go study these VODs and you see what I'm exploiting, it's going to help you a lot. There's just little habits you do, right, that are putting you in more danger than you should be in. The low space down double jump air dodge or double jump quick draw are going to be helping you not get beat in these situations so much. And in disadvantage, you're doing a lot of double jump charge quick draw, which it's especially, like, it's not great in all matchups because it makes you predictable. It is especially bad in this matchup. Palu has a ton of ways to deal with it. It's bad in the Ike matchup too, so I'm exploiting you in the same kind of ways.
Quick draw in general when I'm off stage, maybe not using my double jump so often, or like even single quick draw. Okay.
And your double jump is a tool, right? A tool that you should use. I'm not saying don't use your double jump. I'm saying use it smartly and make sure you're getting the maximum amount out of your offstage double jump.
That is something I definitely can see myself doing still, and I need to kind of cut that habit. I think also too, playing with people that do that, I think kind of rubs off on you just a little bit too, like with friend groups and stuff. So
yeah,
I'm just trying to. You know I don't have any jump, so.
The parry.
To see if I'm going to jump or see if I can commit, I guess, in a sense. Yeah.
Nice. Good safe spacing. Oops. I just mislatched. I didn't even get scared. I just missed.
just missed it. I feel
Yep.
that. Oh,
Wow.
there's I also DI'd up too, as he's probably
Yeah.
stopped.
DI down and in. Down and out, and you won't die to that nearly as often. That move used to kill it that percent, but it doesn't really anymore.
That Polo's Nair used to kill a lot when you just go off stage with it too. Polo's really, really good. Not that she's not now, but a lot better.
Yeah, she's still really, really good, but she definitely was way more broken. I don't know, she's still insane. I really think this character is still top 3 or whatever.
Her grab range didn't even really get nerfed too much. I mean, it's still,
It got nerfed down to
really
a normal,
good.
like it's still a good grab, it's just not a broken ass grab anymore. It's just like an average top tier grab now instead of being the most broken grab in the game. Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, that back air is too good.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that was too
low.
Too low. Too low for sure. No, I wasn't even trying to do pivot.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Could have died there. You just were a little slow on it.
That definitely was just a little bit. That's also just very, yeah, very hard on that. Oh, I just DI'd up again on that one. I got a little flustered when I didn't hit that down tilt back air.
Actually, I think that just kills you. I don't think there's anything you can do.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh,
even the weak late hit like that. Yeah,
okay.
I don't know. One sec, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Awesome. Yeah, so in the tournament, like I was mentioning, I did really well. I went to the finals, the grand finals, but lost to Astro, who is a PT main, Pokemon trainer main.
Yeah, I've been struggling with a PT in my region too. That's a hard matchup.
Very, very hard, and he knows what he's doing. He's pretty young as well. I think he's 17, but he spends a lot of time playing the game too. So he hopes to be traveling soon to different areas as well. I think he has really good potential as making like sort of a dent in other regions. It'll just be kind of interesting to see once he goes to those tournaments how well he does, because he's played online a few times in tournaments and stuff. We've had a few people do okay. There was online for like bigger tournaments. There was this Mii sword fighter here. His name's Eric. He was on one of Meister's streams, and I think he made like top 20 for like quarters. once or twice, and then Ian is his name. He's the Pokemon trainer. He's faced Goblin, and he's also faced Cosmos online, and that was a year ago. So he got pretty far with that. So I think our region's okay. It's not great, but I think our top two are really good. So
what character does he use mostly? Is he like pretty well rounded, or does he stick to like Squirtle mostly, or?
He's pretty well rounded. He can play Pichu pretty well. Pokemon Trainer's his main.
Yeah. No, I meant since you were struggling with the Pokemon Trainer.
Yep.
So the PT in my region plays mostly Squirtle, and Squirtle is it feels like hell for Ike. Like it's very hard to do much. There's a ton of cheese too. Like, are you getting hit by a lot of the like F tilt jab lock setups and?
He's really good at those jab lock setups, those F tilts, and then jab setups. He's all just trying to, like, you know what I mean, wait for me to commit, just like any Squirtle would. Do those grab combos, and just kind of rack up damage that way. Read my DI. And he actually pulls out Charizard quite often, I think, too, though. He's really random with his Charizard. I think his Charizard's probably his best.
Charizard's a character, yeah. Charizard's a character who can just randomly kill you at 90. It's really annoying. So for Charizard, just be aware of his up smash. That's what he wants 90% of the time, you know? Did you hold down there?
I did. Yeah, so his up smash I noticed too. Even landing, if you land on flat, you're gonna have to really get on flat quick and shield. He does, what is it, Raw with Charizard, where it does his back tail move. He'll set up a grab, like, down throw, and he'll do, like, back air on you, or he'll, like, you know what I mean? He'll do that a lot. Especially with offstage pressure. When I'm at disadvantage, Charizard can just, like, jump off forward air, or use his tail, or whatever he needs to do to kind of destroy Ike at those early percentages.
That's a matchup where you have to learn all the tricks, because PT has a ton of tricks.
He does. For sure. And I've only been able to do, so we played friendlies even after. I can't, like, you know what I mean, try to commit jump, like big empty hop into grab, like the Squirtle can get out of it, or down tilt Squirtle just like spot dodge you.
Yes,
he does tend to
you cannot be aggressive against Squirtle. I recommend parking yourself on a platform and mixing up nairs with up Bs and stuff like that, and trying to shield his pressure. Squirtle does not have the best platform pressure, so you can kind of play a platform game against him. A really good Squirtle is going to find ways around it. He's going to, like, water gun you off the plat, or he's going to, go for safely spaced back airs and things like that. But it can really make the matchup feel more manageable. I'm going to go PT here, see if I can show you.
Okay.
Also, a very important thing is, like, if Squirtle hits an F tilt on you, and you're at 80, you are dead if you don't tech. Like, literally, he just gets jab lock F smash and you die, even as Ike.
That's okay. That's at 80.
Yeah, so once you hit 70 or 80, look out for the F tilt. Be aware of it as an option, and make sure that you tech it every single time, because he's going to kill you. It is one of those things where it is techable on reaction, but you have to be looking for it, and you have to know it's a thing, because it's an incredibly fast, like, very hard to react to situation.
Yeah, very, very hard to react. And so, like, the only thing I've been most managed to do is when Squirtle jumps like this, I can obviously, like, up B, and that's pretty much been one of the only, like, few options I've been able to kind of get Squirtle with, and then, like, there's that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Squirtle should be playing grounded mostly, and then maybe out of shielding you, and trying to get, like, maybe landing fair grabs. There's actually quite a bit that Squirtle can do that I cannot out of shield at all. So, that's something you need to be aware of as well.
Then another question would be, so when I try to down tilt Squirtle at ledge, like down tilt back air, percent-wise, is that probably like 30 to 60% kill, would you say? Because is it actually a confirm with Squirtle?
It is, but it's hard, because they have frame 1 Pokemon switch, right? So you have to be nearly perfect with it for it to work.
Because I've tried to attempt it, and I thought for sure maybe I got the timing right, and for whatever reason, I think I maybe might have missed off a hair, and I just didn't get it. I'm like, and it happened a few times, so it was frustrating.
Yeah,
to just get that
it's very frustrating, because not only does Squirtle have a frame 2 air dodge, Squirtle has frame 1 Pokemon switch, so you have to be 100% on point. You can't, like, In the Ike Ditto, Ike has a frame 4 air dodge, so you have 3 extra frames of leeway to hit that, right?
Makes sense.
So
Yep.
you need to be aware that that the danger is there, right?
100%. And yeah, I think I like even saw like an air dodge once or twice with it. So that was pretty frustrating. I'm like, what the heck? Like Squirtle's able to do this as well. Like, what do I have? Yeah, and
Don't-
that's the obvious field.
Yeah, you gotta poke at range with Charizard and be careful. Charizard, unlike Squirtle, actually has in lag on his moves, right? So it's your job to try to force him to whiff and whiff punish him. Okay, there you go. Yeah, punish me for staying on Squirtle too long.
I remember, usually I do okay with Ivysaur. I think it's just Squirtle and Charizard struggle with most.
Yeah,
They kinda just-
online Ivysaur is harder, I'd say, but offline Squirtle is a menace.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to actually, like, I thought I could double jump maybe out of it or just jump away from it, so I should have just air dodged away possibly.
Yeah, I think it's just true. You just gotta make sure that your DI is on point to not die to it. I don't know too much about Squirtle, but one of my main grind partners right now is a Pokemon trainer main who focuses on Squirtle, so I've been learning a lot lately.
So it's probably best to get that matchup down too. I would say that and Joker, but I don't really know what like worst matchups are, I guess.
Those three, Palu, Joker, PT. PT is definitely hard. I think online has made us think PT's not so hard, but that's because Squirtle hasn't really showed up online, right? He's kind of hard to play online in an efficient way.
Yep, because you know, pecking a line starter, so getting it. Also, like I brought this up before, fighting me sword fighter is a pain in the butt, honestly, too, with Ike.
Yeah, I mean,
like-
the main reason that you'll be finding that to be true is you're just not being careful enough around the projectiles.
Advantage, I'm sure when
Yeah. Me Sword Fighter, not actually that great of a character, but very buffed online. I don't know if you played him offline at all.
We have a V sword fighter here who's TR. I struggled with the matchup a little bit. I kind of see now why disadvantage, you know, with me is bad with that matchup. He also has like decent frame data, I suppose, too.
He's okay, yeah. He's definitely exploitable offline in some ways that he's not online. I think you're just swinging too much is the main note I would give you. You're just giving me too many openings because you're holding forward in a lot of ways. And since I know how to deal with Ike's pressure, I can kind of just whiff punish you with any character.
Sure, I'm dead. Nope. Okay.
Don't do anything dumb on my shield. That's your main goal right now. Don't do anything dumb on my shield.
I jumped out of my shield. Oh my gosh.
Did it or did it shield poke you? Because that can absolutely shield poke.
Yeah, I actually used my jump. I parried it once, and where I was holding shield, so I pressed A, so I went through my jump buttons on my Pro controller, which is probably not the weird setup, but I did that, jumped out of my shield, got hit, so.
Yeah, so you make sure you charge, you shield that whole move first off, because it's very easy to get to just like drop shield in between the hits because you know you think you shielded the whole thing. And also, that is what they're fishing for. They're fishing for up smash, maybe up B, and then if they get you to like 140, they'll fish for grab, right? So
And then
you gotta look out for those options. Make sure that you're playing at max sword range and grab a lot, I think, because they're going to be trying to out of shield up smash you a lot. So grabs are going to work pretty often.
Okay, awesome advice. Appreciate that.
Yeah. General matchup tips. My Joker is very crusty. I used to actually secondary this character, but it's been a very long time.
Oh, wow. Is Raven King still playing Joker for fun, or is it a for fun character, or is it actually like one of his actual like, mains? Or...
Raven King's Joker is really good. He's actually going to be a guest on Trix's stream tonight talking about Joker. So if you want to see more about his Joker, you check that out. Meta of Smash.
Alright. Yeah, that's black dog.
Nice. I like that you are reacting to whether I'm crossing you up or not. I will start faking it though. You took a huge risk there. You're, oh, okay. You got lucky and my Arsene ran out, but you would have been dead. Nice. I find it hard to kill with this character, but it's mainly because my Joker's crusty.
Been playing for a while then, huh? Do you have any other, so if you were, are you an only Ike main, or do you have, or do you actually have like a true secondary?
I mean, you've seen I can play some Palu pretty well.
Yep.
Mainly because she's super, super easy. Like, I don't even have to practice her. And then Pikachu is another one I play a lot of.
Oh, gotcha. That's just to cover Ike's other, like, what do you call it, bad matchups?
It depends on who you ask. I think Ike does actually pretty well against Pikachu. But a lot of people call it a really difficult matchup, so I don't know. That's just my opinion.
We have a Pikachu players here, so we don't. That Pichu would be someone sort of close to that.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's Ike. Yeah.
I have no idea how to play Pikachu. That character, I pick him up and I'm like, what am I doing? No clue. Oh god, just pull the trigger, you had me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you just kind of chilled there. That shouldn't really work. If you're DIing out and down, I won't get that on you.
Oh, this must be
But apparently I remember Joker better than I thought I did. Nice. Good read. I've been air dodging too much.
Okay, yeah, take her again. Oh, no! Oh my god, that was good.
Thanks. Yeah, you're committing too much. I mean, if I play a fast character, I'm just whiff punishing you for the most part. I'm just waiting for you. Like, first off, you're landing with aerials and disadvantage pretty much every time. So, if I just back off, wait for you to do your move and then whiff punish you, it works.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm also trying to just, like, not sit back so much and trying to play the aggressive style. Like, what you're pretty much saying is, like, if I have to, just kind of...
Yeah, it doesn't work against Joker. You gotta play safe, you gotta fade back, and the biggest thing is you gotta make sure that when you're trying to be aggressive, you're doing it at a range that he can't punish easily. So, like, try playing at the tip of the sword, instead of trying to, trying to hit him with the main sword.
The tip of it.
Yeah, play at the tip of your sword. Use your sword as your shield is the way that Izal put it, and I think that was a great bit of advice.
Appreciate
Nice.
that. Oh my, yeah, good. Probably could have matched better, but...
But I'm literally just weaving in and out, waiting for you to commit to a hitbox, and then punishing you for it. That's like my whole plan here, because you're committing. You gotta play. You gotta do nothing sometimes.
It's so hard just to do nothing.
I know, but it's the hardest habit to break. That you feel like you always need to be doing something. But
because you know you're so pressured, like, oh, you need to be doing something, but no, like, I get what you're saying. You know, be a little bit more like laid back.
If you are going to do like I'm really just catching on to your tempo more than anything. If you're always going to be doing something, then it makes it. Then I just have to wait, find the rhythm in between when you can't do anything because you've already committed. You know, every action you take is a commitment, because then you can't be doing something else because you're committed to that one action. And also, all moves in the game have end lag, or at least Ike's moves. Not all characters' moves.
Yeah, especially up B and that needs to be. Yeah, and his other moves though too.
Yeah.
What's his sorry, go ahead.
People seem to think that Ike Nair is unpunishable, and the reality is people just don't know how to punish it.
Yeah, true. It's like, oh, it's got whatever, got no end lag, and they're like, well, you just need to, you know,
catch him on the way down or catch him on the way up.
Yeah.
Or few options.
No. Okay. That's close, though.
So if you're going to do that, you have to react to the very first time. Like, you don't need to know what your opponent's doing, but you should release right when you see movement. You get what I'm saying? On ledge, just look for movement and release right when you see movement. And that's when you'll start catching jumps.
Right when I say, okay.
No, the counter didn't work.
Okay, that's probably it. Yep.
Yeah, don't just let me do that to you. I know you're afraid of the intangibility, but you gotta get ready to react. Don't just hold shield and assume I'm gonna mash.
Oh, what's it? Ooh, that's nasty. Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, you're just looking for that, fishing for it. Oh.
Oh no! Good read. I drifted straight in. I thought you were gonna go for the back air, so I tried to like get in a position to.
We almost had that down smash though, that tech rolled to down smash.
Yep. That's my Joker rust showing, not knowing how big down smash is to cover.
Were you doing me with the guns to do like jumping down air into up smash?
Sort of. I was trying to get you to shield, and then I was gonna go shield pressure you. Or I was trying to get you to tech, and then I was going to try to tech chase you. Which I just missed the tech chase. I'm kind of winging it with this character, I'm going to be honest. He's really good, so I can just kind of do stuff, and a lot of times it works. But, Ike does have the tools to deal with him, I think.
You think so? Because would you say it's a -1, -2?
It's definitely losing. I would think it's -1. But a lot of people think it's -2. A lot of people think it's our worst matchup, which I think is crazy, but hey man. Some of those people who think that are top players, so maybe I'm the one who's crazy.
No, I didn't have that. Yep, I actually air dodged it and you waited too. That was a good wait.
Yeah, I don't think it would have killed uncharged, so I tried to get the killing version.
Okay, so you weren't even like necessarily waiting, you were just charging it.
Yeah, well, I could have gotten it true, but I don't think it would have killed because I wouldn't have been able to get the charge version.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
So I just waited. Ooh, nice.
There you go. Yeah, I've been using that a little bit more as like just backwards up smash too.
Yeah, it works very well, particularly against Joker. Joker, a
It's
character
really,
who it'll low profile his grab pretty well.
Oh wow. Nice, nice.
I did not know I could still do that. Oh, I don't think I could do that even when I played Joker, so I think I've just gotten better at Smash in general. This character just flows when you feel like you know what you're doing. Also, Ike's disadvantage state is very fun to exploit, so.
Yeah, I definitely feel that way when against Ivysaur, or just like in general with that matchup too.
Yeah.
Like Ivysaur can just get on flat. All right, like you're gonna shield on flat. I'll drop below flat. I'll do like up there or whatever, and then I'll jump back up, do up there while you're in the air still, and then it's just some crazy stuff.
Absolutely.
Like, okay, you'll still just break if you just keep holding shield on flat. I mean, you can't jump on flat against Ivy either. It's kind of like cat and mouse. You kind of have to pick where they might be. So.
Yep, it's one of those characters that doesn't let you play your jumping game that you want to do. And you've caught a habit here with my Joker.
There we go. Alright. See the behind. That's Titan there. There.
You need to learn how to grab neutral get up.
Grab neutral get up.
Yeah, people will get away with it way less often if you learn how to grab it. Gotta learn the timing.
Oh. Yeah, that's it. I tried doing downer on that too. That was not probably a good option to even trade with.
Yeah, I know. Terrible idea against Joker. With Arsene. Without Arsene, it might have been fine. Because he's not as disjointed as you, but with Arsene, I just have that massive disjoint. You don't want to challenge that move. Stop challenging Joker, and when he has Arsene, you need to just be safe. Just be safe.
Wait till the meter runs out, or even if I have to like camp a little bit, I guess, too. Or wait for your opportunity, I guess, to counter on that. Not counter like Ike counter, but just, have a counter play with it.
Mm-hmm.
Three, two,
City again.
go!
You gotta get more confident with your techs, too. I know it's online, but you can definitely tech those.
And I have that habit too sometimes where I'll just like choose not to tech just because like Mario matchup reasons, and like there's like good situations to tech and then bad situations when you don't tech.
Yeah, but not teching should always be a mix-up. It should never be your default. Wow, that was weird.
Be your default for sure. Oh god. Okay, my shield's gonna break with that. Arcane's out.
Good back air. Oh, I did not DI that well.
bad idea on the ledge with that.
Yeah, I'm at 0 too, so like, what do you have to gain?
Oh, that's true. That is definitely true. Alright. That feels so good, dude. That spot dodge with Joker. Oh, I used my jump? Oh my
Yep.
gosh. I guess I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yep, gotta look out for the white circle. I took your jump, and then I immediately went for the other back air because I knew you had no choice but to just drift in and maybe air dodge. But if you air dodge, I can cover that after. So
I gotta be more aware of that white circle when I use my double jump. Gotta
definitely,
train myself a little bit better with that.
yep. Make sure that you can spot it. Very important. Nice.
Oh, no. You're just really just jumping around. It's the front.
Nice.
Yeah, your field was low, so I figured that might be what could happen.
Playing a much better, much safer neutral now.
Thank you. Nope. Come on. Okay. No. What did I do? No. Okay. And you gave me a chance to try to, because I could detect it.
Yeah, you could have.
On to the next triumph.
You were gonna make it back with that up B, so I wasn't sure if that would be an untechable or not, but I definitely was giving you a much worse situation there back airing you. So
I thought it was too low on the uppy, but yeah, I thought for sure like, oh well, too low, and I thought maybe you were going out there to save me for the tech situation.
I was pretty sure you were gonna make it. You might want to consider just reversing your up B there though, because like that's your only chance.
Yeah, if I do connect with you and win the game that way.
Alright, this is gonna be our last game, so ask me any questions if you got
Sounds
them.
good. Awesome. So, I think, yeah, just, I guess the one thing I would struggle with, I guess, in my region would just be the me sword fighter. I don't know if there are any matches I could really watch online, that would help me with the matchup more.
You can watch, look up on YouTube Raven King versus Nick SF.
Okay. Nick who?
Nick SF, like sword fighter, SF.
Okay. Oh, that's that sword fighter. Yeah, because I think I struggle with that one more so at times than Pokemon Trainer. But Pokemon Trainer obviously is still hard. But that new sword fighter, I don't know why, but in my mind I just feel like that's a hard matchup to overcome for me personally. So
It's a gimmicky character with a lot of gimmicky ways to kill you, and very annoying to play neutral. So I definitely understand, and I find that matchup really annoying as well. But we have the tools for sure. Just watch how Raven King plays it, and just focus all game on not getting hit by Tornado, right? Tornado is the bane of everyone's existence. Does he use Tornado? He does, right?
he was Tornado, yes, the typical Mii sword fighter setup, like Tornado Chakram, and then the reversal flash or whatever that's called. You can reverse projectiles.
Gotcha.
He seems comfortable on tripods as well. He'll mix up the grabs that ledge for neutral getting up, and then he'll like jump on plat with you, and if you're shielding on plat, he'll empty hop and grab you up there at like those percentages. So, I don't know. Yeah, the tornado though, getting around it. I think you mentioned before. You said you could parry it or jump over it.
Yeah, you can parry the tornado, or if you just shield it, if you're close enough, you can punish, because it's like minus 36 or something. It's not safe.
Okay.
Would have been cool. Oh, that was cool. Ooh, I'm almost dead. Oh no, I put myself right in front of it. Whoops. Alright, that's a good one to end on.
All right. I appreciate you guys. Good game for the hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. We'll have to do it again sometime.
for sure.
For sure.
Well, thank you for buying a lesson. If you have
Oh, of course.
any specific questions, DM me. Let me see if I can find you a good VOD to watch.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look up that me store fighter stuff. I think once I get over that, I think the rest of it's fine. Just that
Yeah.
one particular kind of a
Um,
pain for me.
there might not be an easy VOD of that. Let me see what I can find.
Mm.
Oh wow, the first one that comes up is me losing to Nick SF.
Well, that one's a good one. Just kidding. No, it's okay. It happens, dude. Me store fighter's a pain.
Annoying, yeah. I lose to him all the time. But the biggest thing is full hop over tornado when you can. Don't short hop too much in neutral because he can call you out with tornado. Parry it when you can. There's a lot of options. Just got to be
Oh, cool.
super aware.
Good to have
And
that. And now having these options with ice and stuff, I definitely feel more confident in my play with it. So
good. Well, good luck at your next local, dude.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it. And then this will be sent up. I can rewatch this again. Like you'll send the
Yep.
Dropbox link or whatever.